guys, it's Brick Thunder, and today we are going to be setting up Double Trouble. Now, I know I did only say that there would be maybe one more setup at Jack Straw, and there's already been two more, so that wasn't true. I guess there was way more, but we still actually have Crouchy and the Rocking Chair Witch, which you haven't seen yet on the channel, I'm pretty sure. So we have those two left and this one. So today I just wanted to build these guys because October 1st, and they're one of my favorites of all time that Spirit has released. So when you open this box, you see that. So the two heads are here. And what I think they did, which is just a cool add-on, is they made the heads so that they don't look exactly alike. They're two different molds, which makes them look so much more realistic. So that's pretty cool. So we'll put these just on the ground here. So next we have just the adapter. We have some poles here. These are the leg poles for each animatronic. And then here's some weird parts. Here's a body. Cat. It's kind of crazy. And then, okay, we have a lot of stand pieces. So they do come with two stands, and these have tons of pieces in here. Here's the base. And then here's the instructions. Oh, also, yes, this is a 2018 animatronic. So they do have a story, which is cool. Here, you guys can read that if you want. I'm not going to read it all, but you can pause the video, read that. So that's cool. They do have stories. This year they're only doing poems for some reason, but I like the stories. They were pretty cool. So here, this is both of their bodies. We have 1 and 2. Put those off to the side because these are pretty much the whole animatronic. But here, we'll follow the instructions. We're starting with these bases. So I'm going to adjust the camera and I'll be back when we start building. Okay, so here we have all the inside parts to start the base. So pretty much we're just going to connect these just like this. They do take some effort to get on, but they don't have to be perfect. So here we go. We got this first part. Connects both of the girls to one base so they're not standalone. So now we have to connect all of these to each side. There should be 3 for each side. Some will be very hard to get on like this, but that's fine. So push all those in, and then you can just push in the middle, pretty much, get it working better. Then this side. This is pretty much the hardest part of the setup because I loved the way they made their animatronics back then because they don't use zip ties. And zip ties make the animatronic building process so much harder. Like Jack Straw uses zip ties, makes it so much harder to do. But these are much better. And that's pretty much the base. So here, now we add poles. Oh, I do not have them labeled, but that's fine. We're gonna add the shorter ones first, and then these ones next. But I'm gonna cut the video there so we can get a better angle, so you guys can see all the poles going on. All right, so now we're gonna add these poles. They do just slide in here, I'm pretty sure, unless this side goes in first. Not really sure, so we'll just try this side first. Because these, oh, I guess these do go in first. So I guess it's the longer pole that goes in first. That's why there's a hole for the little thing on the side, right here. Don't know if you can see that. But those just click in pretty much. And then they should be pretty sturdy. Then we can add these two, which connect like that. Just like any other animatronic, slide in the pull. And then the other, they should just snap right in. Then we have this. So this obviously is not very tall yet, but what adds most of their height is the body, because they do have poles down to about the waist. So we'll get onto the body next. Okay, so now that we have both poles firmly attached, we are gonna add these. So these are pretty fragile, so we're gonna be careful with them, but let's unwrap the clothes, and then here should be one pole. Okay, so they do have some of, let's lift this up. They have some of this in their clothes, so it is a bit hard to get to the pole, but let's lift this one up. I don't really know which one's supposed to go to which side. Oh, it goes like this. Their arms are in the middle, so if they're not in the middle for you, I don't know what happened, but they might be on the wrong side. So, there, slide that over, and then pretty much just connect the pole to the pole. The stuff they have inside, like the netting for the dress, that's kind of difficult to get around. So, yeah, but let's see. This should slide in. Then there's one of the connectors. That slides in there. Not fully attached yet, but that's fine. Now this actually is the animatronic that has all the parts, I think. Yeah, this one has most of the motors and stuff. This is the animatronic with the wires and the actual control box. So this is the one you want to be most careful with. But overall, just be careful with both of them. But here, slide the dress over. These clothes are made out of cloth. Pretty cool. Just a silky fabric, and it's nicely made. It's definitely not a cheap one that you can find on some. Here we go. Alright, so slide that in. And now we have to just connect both of the metal poles. So I'm going to do that off camera. It's not very exciting. So we'll get that sorted, and then we will attach the heads. So now that we have all the clothes on, we can just kind of close up the back, ton of Velcro straps, get that all sorted. Pretty much just get the clothes to your liking. Doesn't matter how they are. There we go. So now that we have all that done, we can start with the heads. So I don't know if they have to go on either one. Yeah, I think they can just go on any. So I'm gonna put this head over here. So that just clicks in, doesn't it? Let's see. Go around the front. That should just click in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they don't click in. Maybe they just slide in there. Okay, well, that works too. So now just adjust the clothes above so that you don't see the neck just floating there. So that it looks like that. And we'll do the same thing for the other. So yeah, they don't just click in, I guess, for some reason. They just fall into the placeholder, I guess, for the neck. So that's a bit weird, and I don't remember that from last year. But get the hair good. So now they are looking very creepy already. All we need to do next is just attach the wires. So I'll get them flipped around and you guys can see the wires. So here are the insides of both the animatronics. This side again is not really anything you need to worry about. So we're just gonna close this up. Here, this is how you do it. Just Velcro straps on. So over here is the control box. We got the volume here. Try me. That is either, okay, here's the adapter. This, I'm not really sure what that's for, but we'll figure that out later. Might not need it. And then over here with the switch, you've got the demo, off position, and on. So on is just sensor mode, so that it'll sense when people are by, and it will go off. So let's do the wiring. I'm pretty sure there is no wiring you actually need to connect for these guys. There's the sensor here, which I guess was already connected. That one I think you do need to do, but right here, cord goes into the sensor. And that's pretty much it. The wire already goes over to her, so they're all ready with that. But then you get the adapter here. This is what you plug in right next to these ones. Make sure they're off so, when you plug them in so it doesn't short their circuit, but we're gonna get to the demo right now.
Summer is hot, winter is cold, but we don't feel a thing.